What up? What up? And what up?
Yo, I am going to lace that up.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I thought you was gonna do something this week. I sent it to you.
I ain't get a chance to. I've been really, really busy.
But before
I got it though.
But before we get started, you got something on your head. So it's worse than a fly. It's worse. You might need a fly on top of that hat.
Bruh. This is man, don't worry about it, man. It's
That's
all
garbage. Good. That is hot.
See, I'm trying to be nice because we cannot
get a Trump supporter on the show, so I got to take their place.
Why would you do that though?
Especially after
one on the show.
Especially after this vice presidential debate. Why would
yo, that
debate was I don't know. I ain't even watch it.
You didn't even watch it.
I ain't lie. I ain't, and I give you my reason later, but I ain't.
But of course, the winner of the night was the fly that landed on top of Pence's head.
Yeah, he took everything. Like it was crazy. I was trying to find highlights of what they was talking about, and all I saw was memes of the fly. I still don't know what they said because all I saw was the fly.
See, but when the exact moment that they were talking about race relations, that's when the fly landed on Pence's head because the fly was like, okay, I've had enough of this. Let me get something to eat.
Right, because he knew he was spewing out BS.
And then they said the fly sat there for a few minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. There. A whole 2 minutes.
He was
right there in that man's head.
Like, all I'm saying is, man, don't they got people that can whisper, hey, Mr. Vice President, you got a fly on your head?
I thought they didn't have earpieces in.
You can't have earpieces in during debate.
Okay.
You can't be coached.
Hey, man, who are we? What are we?
My bad. Yo, I'm sorry, guys. We got our core audience now, but we are the 4 black guys. Everybody put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. Bam.
And me.
Everybody got lotion on.
Oh, wait a minute. And her.
Right, use your other hand.
My beautiful wife is with us tonight. Yo, we got an excellent, exciting show, guys. We got some folks, man, who moved over, who took the dip, said, America, deuce out. I'm going to go live in Ghana. We got 2 people that are going to be on the show tonight, guys. We're going to give them just a minute. We're going to let them chill out in the green room while we just go over something right quick. We want to talk about, let's introduce everybody. This is Tanya Myers, my most beautiful wife, the best thing, the best woman in the world. I don't care what your wife is about, but this one's all about me. All right, so anyway.
Don't hate, James. Don't hate.
Of course, we got Mr. Mario Dupree in the house, the one and only, of course. And then we got my man, Anthony Lovejoy. Let's throw your deuces up there, Mr. Lovejoy. God bless you. Then, of course, we got Fred. What you drinking?
Huh?
Last week he had some brown liquor. This week he drinking Dasani, so you need to hydrate him.
No, he had a cup up to his mouth, a glass up to his mouth a second ago.
Right.
I got my moo cup. It's got water in it.
No, I'm talking about that other glass. Never mind. So anyway, guys,
how are you, man? How are you, man?
How am I?
Yeah,
I'm good. I
got you, boy. I got you, man. Now I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I got you, boy.
Right,
you don't have no problems, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I don't want no problem with me.
Hey, she had a honey-do list for you today, didn't
man?
Yeah,
I had paint on my arm. Thank you, Anthony, for helping me out. He said, "Man, you got some paint on?" Yeah, I was in here painting today, so this weekend. So yeah,
that's cool.
Right, because if we're gonna leave, we need to get it all together so we can just say deuces and sell it.
My girl. That's what I'm talking about.
I need y'all to come by the house. You see this room behind me here? I need it painted.
Okay, we got you.
I need all this painted. All this up in here.
Did they burn that hat while they're there?
No,
yes.
man.
Yes.
Hey, we can burn that hat.
My hat. You see my shelf back there? I'm getting a big. Wait a minute. What side? It's on this side. It's my shelf back there. I'm gonna get a bigger one and the hat going on the shelf.
If I ever come to your house, Fred, I'm burning that damn hat.
The hat gonna be on the shelf.
That damn, it won't be on the shelf when I come over there, player. I will have a look at I have a bottle, a drink bottle of gasoline just to burn that hat with.
Wow.
The hat ain't gonna burn, bro.
It's
you can't burn this right here.
It's gonna burn. Mr. Lovejoy, we saw that you had a new little toy. You want to tell us everybody about it real quick and then we get on with the show?
Man, yeah, well, okay, so I got up to 120 on 65 going north. I got to Jack Daniel Distillery in 10 minutes. 120 the whole entire time.
Now, here's the deal. Being an avid rider myself, I come to find out that riding is not about the speed of it. It's about
hey, man, how did you lecture me about riding? I've been riding for 27 years. That's the reason I got the bike. I want to speed.
You got there in 20 minutes, but what did you see on the way there? Nothing.
I wasn't worried. I didn't turn my head down one time at 120.
Hey, man, change your life. Buy a Harley.
Oh, Lord. All right, guys.
As I eat my candy corn.
Okay. Ew. Hey, black him out, Steve. Black him out. Right? If he put another one of them that candy corn in his mouth, black him out.
All right, we'll do.
Let me smack.
All right, so. All right, guys, we love having fun. All right, but let's get to it, man. We got a special guest. We got two special guests. Man, and they are a wonderful couple. They're putting out videos on YouTube, guys. They are truly expats now. They have moved away from our country. They have moved over to Ghana. I think they have made all the preparations, and you need to go out to their YouTube channel. We'll put it out so you guys can see it. This lovely couple right here, guys, beautiful people, man. I feel like I know them, which is sad. That's how many videos I've watched by them. But we want to introduce, coming to live, Mr. Tony and Ayo.
Yes, how you doing?
Great. Welcome to the Four Black Guys. Everybody give them a hand.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us, everybody. Appreciate it.
Good, so guys, good.
They're 5 hours behind us, so it's like
we're ahead of you. 5 hours ahead.
5 hours ahead of us. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning for them. So let's get through this before they be like. So we want to thank you guys so much. I want to just set up this right quick, and we got a million questions for you guys as expats to have moved from Texas to Ghana, guys. They did that this year in the pandemic. God bless you so much. But there are a wealth of knowledge about, is moving to Africa a real option? Now, we got a nut for president. We got a true clown that's office, and we know that we'd have that he's surrounded by a bunch of racists. Yes, I said it. You can email me here on the Four Black Guys show. But we want you, if you guys would just tell us your story right quick, and please forgive, there's a little lag, guys. They're in a whole nother country in a whole nother time zone, so please forgive that. But guys, go ahead, tell us your story right quick, and then we're gonna hit you with a whole bunch of questions. And people that are watching the show, if you have any questions, please cue them up, because if this is your time to learn about Ghana right from the horse's mouth, to say. All right, Tony, go for it, bro.
Well, I tell you, I first got my eyes open to Ghana in 2016, visiting my father-in-law here, and that was the first time where the realization of moving to Africa, appeared to me, and the welcoming of the Ghanaian people, how much they make you feel like you're welcome, that they open arm embrace everywhere you go. They will say, "Welcome home, my American brother." That was real important, because you hear so much about the negatives of the African people and African Americans or Black Americans. And everything I heard about Africa was dispelled in that one visit, and I couldn't wait to get back. to Africa, man. So
it's so different. Like the experience is different here because my dad is Ghanaian, and my first trip to Ghana was when I was still in diapers. So,
yeah,
so it wasn't the same. And it was very interesting to go. I think our story is so different because one of us is a Black American, one of us is an African American. And I think these two journeys are very different, even though we're on the same path together.
Yeah.
So what was the besides the welcoming of the country, what was the thing that says, okay, we out, we got to go right now? What was it, Tony, that said, all right, I've had enough? What can you tell us what it was?
I got pulled over. It's a lot, man. I got pulled over right after I got back from my visit the first time. Wow. I'm not sure how long after, but just to give you a little history, I had a construction company in the Houston area, and I was doing pretty good. And I was coming out of an affluent suburb, and I got pulled over. And when I drive, I make sure my L's are good, insurance is up.
It's labeled as a construction vehicle. It's a nice truck.
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm doing everything how I'm supposed to do it. And I got pulled over for no reason. And
what was the reason?
It was a reason. But I'm a former police officer in Milwaukee. I know three things should happen when a police officer approaches you. They tell you who they are, what organization they're with, and why they're pulling you over. I got hit with license and insurance, and I'm like, okay, why are you pulling me over? And he's like, hey, listen, I just need your license and insurance. So we go through this a couple of times, and he says, well, if you aren't going to give me your license and insurance, you can go to jail. I'm like, well, I'll go to jail instead of having you infringe on my rights. And then I noticed the tone got a little different with him. He was happy to hear that. And I'm thinking, this guy just wants to down me. He doesn't see a Black man, doing business legitimately. He just sees a Black man coming out of this nice neighborhood. Something has to be up. Thinking I'm casing houses or something like that, and sitting in the back of that police vehicle, a lot of things went through my mind as far as what could happen, because the guy didn't care about anything other than getting me in his system. So, I went home that night and I told my wife, I had enough. I'm ready to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. So many encounters like that just really did it for me. And with the climate of America right now, all it takes is that one encounter and your life is over. And I got too much to lose to be, dying young at the hands of some crazy cop. So I had enough. That was it for me.
Wow.
And I have to come back in too, because I feel like the story is not unique to Tony, and it's not unique to just our experience. It's this global experience that's going on for Black people in the UK, in the US, in Germany, all over the country, who are feeling like they're less than or marginalized. Yeah. And in each of these places, we're kind of led to believe, like in the US, this is it. Mm-hmm. This is your only option. This is as good as it gets. There's nothing else for you. And I think it took the first trip to go to see not only Africa, but see the US from Africa's eyes before you could even get to that place, right?
Yeah. And while I was here in Africa, I didn't feel like I was Black, because everybody around me was Black. Wow. I'm like everybody else, so it wasn't a big, my skin color wasn't a big deal. It wasn't until I opened my mouth that I was different. And a lot of people approached me speaking, the Akan dialect, and they were surprised. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. And they're like, whoa, this dude not from. But it was like, that was the first time I didn't feel Black, and that was a very empowering feeling to be the majority. And if you don't know what that feels like, every Black man needs to experience that, because you're like, man, America is not it for me.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. You know,
when you said that for the first time, my whole brain like exploded because I think for me growing up, I've always been African in my household. So we've always been like prideful, respectful, grit, you know. He said that, and I was like, man, every day you're Black, huh?
every day I'm Black. You know, I go to the mall, big Black dude at the mall. I go to the grocery store, big Black dude at the grocery store, you know. Here, everybody just big Black dude. You know, it's like, hey, it's a Chinese dude over there. It's a Brony over there, you know. So that was different, not being Black, you know.
Wow.
Not being Black.
Wow. That, I mean, that,
yeah.
Oh wow.
I can't even comprehend that. I can't
Right. I
even-
was gonna say, I can't even think about what that would feel like. Like,
That's what I mean. I'm saying like, what?
like what you mean you didn't feel Black? Like, what you mean?
but I mean,
so can we say it was safe to say that you didn't have to necessarily be on guard when you say I didn't feel Black? I have to be on guard and aware of my presence around every non-Black that's in wherever you know you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and if you've ever been the only Black person in a room anywhere, then you know what it's like to be.
Yeah, you know,
like,
you know, yeah, being a minority and you don't, they don't let you forget you're a minority in America, no matter where you go.
No matter what.
So, you know, coming from a place where everybody's Black, all the rich people are Black, all the poor people are Black, everybody in the middle is Black. You know, the only difference is, you know, your wealth, and that's basically the only difference. Yeah.
There's still some tribalism that goes on, you know, not only in Ghana but in West Africa and Africa at large. You know, if you find a Ghanaian and a Nigerian, you can ask them whose country is better, and that will be an argument.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
So, being that everybody is Black, do you find the if there has to be something that separates, is the social economic thing the thing that separates everybody, or is there a separation?
That's an interesting question. I guess yes, there is a social separation, economic separation. Definitely, it is.
Okay.
But how in the States the social separation, the social economic separation, you're made aware of it. Here it's like, you know, okay, so what? You don't have what I have, but you're gonna get the same respect that I get.
Well, and I think you pointed this out too, that you know, you'll have a wealthy person literally living next door to a middle class person, next door to a lower class person. They're all kind of clustered together. Whereas in the States, they really go out of their way to separate.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's really deep and steep. And so there is a classism here, but it's because your communities are still kind of intertwined with one another, it's not quite so harsh.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. And to give you an example of that, you know, you can drive by some neighborhoods here in Tema, and you can see these big mansions, and right next to it, you'll see an open field with a shack on it. Well, that open field is a lot that somebody owns that they haven't developed yet, that they own the land, but they're saving money to build that house on that land.
Gotcha.
So you can see a guy pulling out of a Bentley. Literally, I'm telling you this. I've seen it. A guy pull out of his house in a Bentley next to, you know, some people raising chickens for eggs. And they say, hey, neighbor, how you doing? And going about their business.
Wow.
So let's deal with a lot of misconceptions about Africa, because you know here
we're gonna be here all night with that, man.
But no, because we want to, you know, because people who do think about moving to Africa, like, oh man, I think I saw one of your videos, just like, what kind of hut we going to get, or you know, do we have to sleep a dirt floor? And can we deal with some of those misconceptions about how industrious maybe Accra is, or maybe how industrious Tema is, in some of those places?
Oh wow, you want to take that one, yo?
I mean, you know, it's like Tony had that same moment when we were first booking the very first trip. I'd been talking to him about, you know, let's go to Ghana, let's go. We need to get there. And I went to go book the trip and I was like, okay, so what are you thinking? Like 6 weeks? And Tony was like, nah, I'm thinking like 2. And literally I was like, what? It takes like a bajillion hours to fly there, jet lag, all the stuff. You're gonna go for 2 weeks and come right back? That doesn't make any sense. I got 3 weeks out of him. And the third day of that trip, he said he made a mistake. We should have stayed longer. The third day.
The third day.
And it's that immediate. You're driving through Accra. It's got the 16-story buildings. The architecture is well developed. Like, we stayed at a place with a pool on the roof. You can see Bentleys driving around. Holiday Inn, Hilton, they all have hotels there. So I mean, it's very developed in a Western kind of sense. That if you are in Accra, you're going to find what you need. I mean, you're good.
Yeah, Accra is kind of set up to have a kind of a Western feel, I guess. You can go and be very comfortable coming from the States. I guess Ghana as a whole is kind of has a, is very welcoming, and you get to feel right at home right away. There's a lot of amenities here that will make you feel welcomed. I don't think there's anything that I miss. They have a place here. It's the tallest building in West Africa, 25 stories high, with a 5-star restaurant at the top of it.
So delicious.
So whatever thing you think you can miss from the States, it's here. So
KFC,
everything's
Burger King,
everything except for McDonald's right now, and we don't want McDonald's. Yeah, we don't want that. So.
Oh, you have McDonald's. Oh,
right. Yeah. I don't even eat that anymore. But I'll eat this candy corn right here, though. Hold on.
You know what's funny is we're from Texas. Before that, does everybody have a horse? And you're like, dude, we live in Houston. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we drive F-350s,
But it's that same thing, I think, with Ghana, right?
Yeah.
You say Africa, and everybody thinks, Shaka Zulu and with the spear in the ground and the sword. I don't know.
Yeah, I went for a walk with my pops in the mountains, and he's like, Tony, look at the hut over there in the forest. I'm looking for an actual hut, and it's some glass house caved into the mountains, carved. And I'm like, I ain't no hut, Pop. That's some millionaire's house. He's like, yeah, look at the one next to it. I'm like, come on, man. These aren't huts, man. Get out of here.
So Tony, can I ask a question? Can you walk us through like the transition from Texas to where you are now? How did you buy a house? Have you bought a house? How does that part work as far as the transition to get there permanent?
You have to start early with a good plan.
Right.
We have met people who have reached out through the Facebook group who are like, dude, I've been watching videos. It sounds great. I don't have any money, but I'm on the next plane. We're like, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think the transition was knowing where we wanted to live, what type of neighborhood we wanted to live in, because there are expat communities here in Ghana, and I wanted to be close to Pops. And when I say Pops, that's my father-in-law. That's her dad, and we are like this. That's my boy, So it's like we wanted to be close to him. We could have chose some Western style neighborhood, but we wanted the traditional Ghanaian lifestyle for us. And it was just losing the mentality of the Western amenities.
That's part of the preparation is getting your mindset right. If you are like, if you watch all the baller videos on, Ghana and West Africa, and you're like, oh, I'm going to live the life, you're going to pay the price. It costs money to live that life, no matter where you are. So, I mean, you have to kind of get it in your head that, like, if you're coming to an African country to live an American life, you're making a mistake from the start.
It's going to cost you. Yeah, it really will.
And what's the point?
Pay for that lifestyle. And really to be just to live like a Ghanaian man here, for me, it's comfortable. I see how they live, and they live very comfortably. They're up early at 6, Everything is jumping at 6 in the morning.
Literally,
Ghana is like a country's on the equator, so it's 6 o'clock sunrise, 6 o'clock sunset, basically year round.
Wow.
And yeah. So everything's moving early. So I'm up early. I'm to bed early now. It's just embracing the lifestyle, I guess. Leaving those Western amenities, that mentality, behind.
Logistically speaking, you're going to want to start with a good savings.
Yeah,
because moving is expensive.
Yeah, you want to, save a little bit to get you started.
So yeah, let's deal with that, because I think a lot of people want to know. I mean, if they were to say, okay, let's pick up family, let's go. Like, I think you guys have 2 kids that you took with you. Is that correct? Am I?
5 and 11.
Wow, 5 and 11. So let's think that we have some Americans thinking about moving. What realistically should we look at financial wise moving over to Ghana?
My dad is kind of, in this old school group of West Africans who moved to the States and in a very tight-knit community. And one of his friends always talked about how the one thing you never do is get rid of property, that you're looking for a way to generate US dollars and live your Ghanaian life. If you are of the mindset that you're going to take your skills and you're going to come to Ghana and you're just going to find a regular job, that regular job is not going to pay you enough to sustain you in the life that you're wanting to lead. Now, that's different than being an entrepreneur and starting your own business. You can achieve that kind of success, and it's different than generating income in US and having that money here. So you really have to think about where your money's going to come from, because it's probably not going to come from holding down a regular Ghanaian job.
Right. Yeah, and if you can make money over on the internet, if you can make US dollars on the internet, here you can do it very comfortably.
Okay.
Very comfortably.
So,
if you can make money on the internet.
Wait, what's that?
I was going to say, could you say that one more time just to make sure everybody heard that?
If you can make American US dollars over the internet and live here in Ghana, you can do it very comfortably.
Or, if you're pulling a retirement, if you've got a pension, if you've done really well with your 401k and you want to pull from your investments, if you want to have property in the US that you've paid off your mortgage and you can use that to draw income as rental property, any of those things will generate income in US that you can then convert. And today's conversion rate is $1 to every 5.8 CDs, Ghana CDs. So that's the magic point. Again, like we talked to somebody today who's like, I have $200 and I'm getting on a plane. What should I do? And we're like, don't come.
Don't come. That's our videos. Don't come to Ghana if you're broke. Because you're going to be broke here too.
Yeah, you're going to be.
Yeah.
So our dollar is, I'm making sure I understand, our dollar is worth more or less there?
More.
It's worth
about 6. Yeah, if I give you $1 American dollar, they'll give you, $5.80 basically, but they'll round it up to $6 because they're real nice. CDs.
Okay.
Hey, we're moving to Ghana. Okay. Thank you.
That's part of the problem too, is that you hear that, right? And then you see that it's cheaper to live here. But if you're going to live an American life, that exchange rate won't help you.
Yeah.
Because like I can tell you right now, if you went to the grocery store right now to buy a box of Fruit Loops,
that's gonna cost you about $20.
No.
20 American.
Like 38 CDs, right?
38 CDs? No, it's more than that.
Is it? So it's gonna cost you $8 for a box of Fruit Loops, like what? A box.
A little box.
Hey, wait a minute, hold up, wait. 8 American dollars?
8 American dollars.
If you want some Fruit Loops, I hope you don't like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, we're just using
Jesus, what about the Fruity Hoops, the generic kind? Like, can I get them for like $3 or $4? Like,
some of those they're a little cheaper, but because they've been processed,
for that same $8, you could go eat kelewele and jollof rice and have porridge for breakfast. You can eat for 3 days if you ate Ghanaian on that same money. But if you are going to be an American in Ghana, it is going to cost you American type money.
Oh no! See, I gotta be an African in Ghana. I can't be no American.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to make sure we let everybody know it's a 4 Black Guys show. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys. You guys can shoot us some questions. We got Mr. Tony and his wonderful, beautiful wife. They have just moved over to Ghana, guys. And so, man, if you got some questions, please go ahead and shoot them over. We got a few questions that are out here now. Mr. Matthew Ryan Evans asks, how is healthcare as a citizen of the country?
There is national healthcare here, but the overarching theme of healthcare is money talks.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's a cash and carry system. So you get sick, you need money. There's no ifs, and, or buts about it. You can get the healthcare that you need. The system is just a little more compartmentalized. So like in the US, you would go to the hospital and they've got radiology, cardiology, internal medicine, everything. Everybody's in one building. And you just go from floor to floor to get your healthcare needs met. In Ghana,
you're going to be bouncing around from this place to get your EKG done. You bounce to another place, get an MRI done. Bounce to another place to get your blood work done.
And you're going to pay out of pocket for all of it.
Yeah, every time you get there, they're like, yeah, that's 350 CDs for the blood work. You're like, okay. They're like, no, 350 CDs right now in hand, and then we can take your blood work. So,
like you come in emergency and you better come.
Yeah.
So we've heard
there.
Don't cost you.
We've heard about the being paid under the table for some of the services. Is that true? That happens in Ghana, where you have to pay basically the shakedown just to survive?
Not to survive, no. But I'll tell you this: if you want something expedited, you can get it done. You can get it done. If you want to, it's just, you got to know which man to tip, because you can tip the wrong man, and you're like, damn, I'm still waiting 3 weeks for, something to happen. I tipped the wrong man. So you just, got to know the system and know who to tip. So,
okay. Sometimes it's, sometimes your time is just worth 20 CDs or 50 CDs just to be done with it and move on. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I tell people this: don't tip the policemen, don't fall into their bribes, because unfortunately, that's a part of the culture here, where the police are underpaid and they feel like they'll try to shake people down. Don't fall into that. If you tell them no and you stick with no, they'll back off. But some people will do it just to get on with it. But they're the wrong people to tip, because you don't want to encourage that. But like when we got our licenses, we tipped the right person to get our license.
We never did any such thing.
Yeah, never did any such thing. What do you mean? What are you saying?
Right.
So
nothing. I ain't heard nothing.
Get our stuff expedited. How about that?
No, we never did it.
I didn't even hear that. Let me ask you this: being an American over there, coming from America, do they see you as how can I say it? Fresh meat, fresh bait? They can get over on you.
No, they see you as having money.
Yeah.
They just see you as being local.
Yeah, I'll tell you like this. When I went to Osu, it's a shopping district, and there's a lot of haggling going back and forth. Like if somebody wants 90 CDs for something, you hit them with 45. And then, they might say 75, and you hit them with the 60, so you get the best price on something. The last time I was in Osu, they was like, oh man, you bargain like a Ghanaian man. And they were mad at me because I knew I could get it cheaper. So it's kind of like,
man, you tell this story. He's got to stop right now, okay? The first place
I got jacked.
The guy was like 135, and Tony was like 120, and the guy's like, okay. And then he came out, and I was like, how much did you pay for that? 120. No, you gotta go back in there. What are you doing? No. They just see you as having money, and because of that, they want to share the wealth that you must certainly have had to afford the airfare and nice clothes that you have on.
Right.
But you have that ability to negotiate, and I think as a Western mentality, we just don't do that. We take the price and we accept it. So you just have to know that that's
So when they say they take advantage of you, it's only because you don't know that. You don't know yet. So once you get here, or if you listen to any of our videos, we give insight on that. But it's you got to know the system. Yeah, you just got to know the system. And once you do, people will see you and they'll attempt to take advantage of you, but then they'll see how stern you are in your ways. You're like, okay, this guy, he's been here for a while.
Yeah. How has, I know I'm bouncing around, but I see Erica's question, and it's about the kids. How did the kids adjust?
Yes.
They do not know both languages now, but we were getting out of the car today, and Leo, who's 5, from the back seat, asked Tony to open the door, and he said, please, in Tree. And I was like, all by himself. I was like, yeah, he just said it. Right. Kids are so much more adaptable and so much better than we do as adults.
I'm not sure if you can speak on this, guys, but can you tell us if you have dual citizenship, or did you?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm not sure if you guys can speak on this live, but do you have dual citizenship, or do you just have citizenship in Africa? Did you announce?
We're going to be applying for dual citizenship.
Yeah, and Ghana is a country that permits dual citizenship. Right. And there are people who want to come as part of the diaspora in order to gain their citizenship, and there is a waiting period for that. Because my dad is Ghanaian, we have a different route to go than most people might. So just know that you do have some limitations in terms of time, and that Ghana will allow you to hold 2 citizenships. So,
oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but the kids
are moving to Ghana. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids are doing good.
So let me help Mario out. Let's talk about firearms.
You might just kill me right there, bro.
You don't need
firearms. Unless you're a big celebrity or something like that.
Bodyguard. I mean,
I don't have any. Man, hey, I'll walk here day or night. I'll tell you a story I had the first time. Me and Pops went for a walk, and we're going down this little cutway, and there was some gentlemen, like a dark alley, and some guy standing down there, and I'm like, Pop, you sure you want to go down there? And he's like, why? There's some guys down there, man. One of the problems. He's like, well, if you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. And we walk by these guys, and they're like, evening, sir. Evening, sir. You're like, what? Evening, sir. And that's what you get is, people aren't messing with you unless, you're messing with them for some reason.
But this is part of the narrative that we're all fed, right? Like it's all, everybody's sliding over black diamonds and, kidnapping kids, and you can get jacked off the side of the road. Ghana is the size of Florida. Africa is 3.5 times the size of the United States. These bad things do happen, but in Ghana, it's so peaceful. You're not putting up with that foolishness, and quite honestly, you just don't need a gun.
Yeah,
I walk here all the time,
and I have no problem with her walking any neighborhood.
Luke loves coming here because when we're here, he's allowed to take a few CDs and go run to the market and run to the store. And we would never let him do that in the States.
And we lived in a good neighborhood.
I know, right?
I was like, send my boy out there. But there are some things to be aware of here.
Mario, your whole demeanor done changed.
What?
Yeah.
Like Mario's whole attitude.
I don't need a gun. No, but you know, to be honest though, if you're out late at night and you're on the interstate, you know, you have to be cautious because there are opportunists on the interstate. So that's the one thing, traveling at night in between larger cities, like going to Cape Coast from Accra. That's a drive you want to do during the day because there are opportunists out there. And there was a situation a couple weeks ago where a van got jacked and everybody in the van got robbed.
But it's like a whole country to have a handful of episodes.
Right.
In the States, we are having episodes every day.
You won't hear about mass shootings here. So, you know, you can go out in the crowd and be comfortable knowing you're not going to get shot. And that's a great feeling.
Some funk, but that's about all.
Yeah. What? Get hit with that.
Wait. What did you say?
Deodorant is optional.
You might get hit with some funk, but you won't get hit with a bullet.
I missed that. I'm glad you caught it. I missed that.
So deodorant is, you might get hit with some funk, huh? Okay.
Y'all not talking about Parliament, are you?
No.
Not that kind of funk. Not the P-funk.
I can appreciate what you guys are doing. You're bringing clarity to this because I think the media demonizes Ghana and just to hear you talking, I can't even comprehend. Like walking down a dark alley, I feel like I need to have my hand on my pistol, and then you say all it turns into "Good evening, sir." That's not what the media portrays about even Africa as a country. It's always portrayed as scams and all of those things, and that, you know, people robbing people. So I can really appreciate what you guys are bringing to the table now. But let me ask you this: how are you guys dealing with Corona in Africa?
Man,
I have to laugh. How many cases in the States yesterday? How many cases did y'all have?
Was it like 5,000 or something?
Yeah, we the 1,000.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, you probably had 1,000 deaths. They had around 300 deaths, if that. And
since March.
Yeah, since March. And the numbers are so low here. As far as Africa as a whole, the numbers are very low. I don't know why that is, but the numbers are low here, man.
Let me tell you, like when you are here and you're going to the store, you wash your hands before you enter the store.
Yeah.
The clerk at the store, before you go into the store, takes your temperature. And then when you walk into the store, you put hand sanitizer on your hands.
And
they're doing this at restaurants. Like we took the boys to Burger King today. We have to do it at Burger King. We did it at the grocery store. Every place you go, everyone has on a mask. You're going through all of these steps. In the States, 3 weeks ago, I went to a bunch of stores getting ready for my trip. Nobody took my temperature. Nobody asked if, like for me to wash my hands before I came in or put on hand sanitizer.
You just saw people walking around, no mask on. And you see why the numbers in the state are why they are, because of the leadership there. The leadership here took it very serious. A big difference was at the airport even,
Yeah.
When we got to Ghana, they had, thermal scanners and everything was like, state of the art. They had some little baby monitor at JFK, before you got I don't even think it worked. The dude just put it up to you and just waved and like, go ahead, man. It wasn't like the seriousness wasn't the same from one place to the other. It was a big difference.
Yes, right. You guys, how are y'all dealing with
Corona? Yeah, how y'all staying safe because Black people in America are disproportionately affected by it. So you brothers stay safe for one. Don't let your guards down.
Right.
They're only opening this thing up because it's not hitting them as hard.
Hey, honey.
Yes.
We moving to Ghana.
So I guess Let me ask you this, Donna.
In it, but I have to keep saying it. You have to come with a plan. If you just hear all the good and you don't consider the negatives, every
we're gonna stay with y'all for a little while.
Bring Tony some grits when you come. If you can bring
grits. Hey, we're from Birmingham, Alabama, so you know we got some grits.
Yeah.
Bring grits.
So can you guys talk about, and maybe this is a conspiracy theory that I'm getting into now, because you guys just talked about all of the safety precautions that's in Ghana and Africa as a whole. So this thing that AIDS came out of Africa, can you guys touch on that just a little bit? Is that true, or are we?
AIDS come out? I have no idea, man.
But listen, what we can tell you is that when you look at a country's approach to caring for its people, you get a better understanding of your position in that country.
Sure.
When you look at America's approach to dealing with the coronavirus, especially in light of the fact that it was disproportionately affecting people of color, and then you compare that to, and I can't speak to all of Africa, I can speak to Ghana.
Right.
You compare that to Ghana's approach where they closed borders, closed the airports, put in precautions, and took a whole country approach. I can tell you that when you think about health crises or country crises, the approach will indicate what people think of their people.
Yep.
Sure.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
All right, guys, we got 15 more minutes with the lovely family. Talk to us from Ghana.
I wanted to say hi to Miss Stephanie Dawson from way back in the beginning. Hi.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. So, with regards to school for the children, what and you might have touched on one of that on your YouTube videos, but since we're here, what are you guys doing for school for the kids? Because if we moving and I'm coming over there, I got 2 kids that I need to make sure are educated. Well, do you homeschool? Do they go out? What are you doing?
Primary school right now is closed until January, and the senior schools are open. And I think our kids, my kids are getting out of hand. I ain't gonna lie. They're spoiled by, the grandfather here. I'm speaking the truth. They came kids here in school. So we were like hesitant about sending our kids to school, but
yeah, you heard that right. They cane kids here in school.
So your kid gonna come home, Daddy, I got my butt beat. I said, well, I bet you gonna do that tomorrow, will you? So there's some of that, and it's a good thing because that sense of discipline that they have, that they expect from their kids to be a certain way. It's that community thing where everybody, hey, we want you to act a certain way when you go out, and in school you are going to be disciplined. Yeah. So I'm good with that. So
every mom watching right now is like, oh no, I can't take my baby.
Yeah. The only thing I'm nervous about, and this is something that when Luke goes to school, because he's of a lighter complexion than Leo, they say he might get singled out a little more for caning, depending on how he behaves. But that's the only thing I'd worry about. But other than that, their kids in school are doing real good here. Starting in kindergarten, they're learning French, Tui, Ga, and English. So in kindergarten, oh, okay. Well, it's 3 languages that they're learning. So to hear a 5-year-old speaking 3 different languages, you're like, this kid can go internationally and he's going to make it. So they're setting their kids up on a totally different system than we are. Wow. We don't learn language in the States, and we don't learn it well.
But I will say,
we don't think globally.
Money still matters. So if you're broke and you have to send your kid to the community school, their education is not going to be as good. If you have a little bit of money and you can send them to a private school, it gets better. If you have a lot of bit of money and you're sending them to an international school, you know, the money still talks in this. So just have that in mind too, that you will likely pay tuition for your kids if they are in elementary, preschool, elementary, or middle school. When they get to high school, it's very competitive to get into the good schools. You have to test to get into a good high school or pay the private one. So just, you know, there are differences.
Okay. That's good. You heard that, Tanya?
So I heard that, and I'm about to go set up my e-commerce store right now so I can make sure I have money. Because since, like, if we moved over there now, my children speak American and Ebonic. How would I have to get them tutored?
I'm glad you said American.
Right. You know,
it's not English. They speak English in England. We speak American.
Right. So would they have to have like extra tutors or something to get them up to speed?
You know, it's not necessarily speed. I would say that you would probably want to have a tutor around because it's a different learning style in general. And there's going to be a curve that they have to get behind. There's a lot of written assessment done here. So the kids write exams every year. Like, we know a first grader who was sitting down to write their exams at the end of the school year. And that learning style is very different. So you probably will have a tutor in the very beginning just to give that extra support as they learn a new system.
Really? Okay.
By comparison, these kids are smart, man. They're learning.
So Tony.
Yes.
What are you doing to learn the language? Are you being tutored or do they just kind of help you out?
I hang around a lot of older guys and they speak, they'll start trying to speak English with me and then they'll switch to their dialect and then, I have to catch up and catch on. So I've been thinking about taking a class so, I can accelerate my learning curve because somebody said something to me today and I was like, I don't know what this dude said, but I don't think I liked it. So, it's some of that where, you're going to want to learn to be able to communicate a little bit.
And get the deals at the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, this has been awesome, man. We got about 7 more minutes. If you have any questions, anybody watching, if you have any questions, please do it now. Americans, I know y'all see a lot on TV and media and what's been expressed in media about Africa. This is the time to go ahead and ask if you're here.
I got a question.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, I got it. I've been so
all the time. I thought you were sitting there and you were frozen. You moved. I was like, whoa.
No, I've been soaking it in, right? But I know because I've talked to some people about this. So realistically speaking, what does somebody need to realistically save to be able to make the move to Ghana to do what they need to do before they find employment there or find a way to make money or whatever? Like a realistic amount.
You already said it wrong. You already said it wrong. If you're coming and you still don't know how you're going to make any money, you're not ready. Don't come yet. You're not ready.
I got you.
I can't. We've seen so many people reach out with that same type of question that think they can just build a plane while they're flying. And no.
Yeah.
You have to have a plan before you come. We did make a video. I hope you guys will pop over and see it. That breaks down the budget. But if you can have a steady income of about $3,000 US per month, you will live extremely well. But when you get here, you are going to need to put down a year's rent up front.
Most places, a lot of places want 2 years, and they're trying to get away from that and just make it 1 year. But yeah, you're going to have to pay your rent up front for a year, at least a year.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to take that into consideration.
Now you can find a.
Baby, we moving to Ghana.
Right, 2,000 CDs, you can live in a very nice house. And when you do the conversion from 2,000 divided by 6, we're talking $500 a month. Even if you pay a whole year up front, you're not. It's not like it's hurting you that bad.
Right. Okay.
You saved up for this moment.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And as far as if you want to buy a vehicle, if you want to buy a vehicle, it's like they want half up front, and then they'll take a year of you to pay the rest off. So
interest free right now.
Yeah, interest free. So a lot of people are like shipping their cars, and you end up paying
so much more.
You know, $8,000 to have your car shipped here.
You 10-year-old crappy car.
Yeah, it's just
right.
You know what you got and come here and start over.
Yeah.
Wow. Erica has a question that says, would it be difficult to find a job as an American?
There are several international, American, and UK-based businesses here. And if you have the opportunity to find that employment prior to your arrival, it means that they will likely pay you in Western currency. Right. If you decide you want to come here and go work for an American company, even though you're an American, you might find that you're getting paid in local currency. And again, the magic is to earn US dollars living in Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that, Erica? You can set up your e-commerce thing, give them a bob.
And make sure you're setting up multiple streams.
Yeah.
Not just one store. You got something coming in from somewhere else. You got a rental property. You got some investments. You gotta work it like they work it.
Y'all grits, because that seems to be something y'all need.
Yeah, you know, my family's from Louisiana, so grits is a part of my life.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys, it's getting late for these guys. We want to go ahead and end the show. Thank you so much.
Yes,
oh my God, it's been awesome.
We appreciate you guys having us.
I want to share a couple screens, guys, to go out to their YouTube page. It's a lot of great information. The beautiful couple, man. They got a lot of videos out here. I've been through a few of these. I've been through a lot. You can see the red marks are the ones that I've been watching. And but there's a wealth of information. If you're thinking about deucing out, man, I would definitely listen to these guys. There's a couple. Can I ask one question before we go, though? How is the expat community there?
I mean, good. There's some places where you can be in a cluster, and we're not those people. But there's lots of Americans and Brits here, and you do randomly kind of run into them out in the world. And there's some groups that are set up so that you can connect. So if you want to keep that connection, you can do so. I don't know. It's not like a big posse running the streets at night or anything.
Yeah, and to be honest, man, Ghana's a developing country, so in 10 years, this place is going to be very different.
It's already
from when I got here, 4 years ago. First got here 4 years ago. So much has changed. Yeah. So unfortunately, the Asian population is paying attention to Ghana's development and trying to get in on it. The Germans are doing the same thing.
We need Black people.
People all over the world, except for Black Americans, are taking advantage of the development of Africa. And that's crazy to hear that everybody else in the world is trying to get in on it, except for Black Americans. And that's something that we need to change, because they would much rather do business with you than somebody else outside of, our great melanin that we have,
Right.
So I'm kind of just going through the pictures that you guys have, and just to let people.
There's another hut.
right. Okay, so all right. Before I let you go, I know you guys got to go. How much? All right, these are apartments, right?
No, that's the house.
Standalone house.
Shut up.
That's the house.
Wow.
I'm in construction, and from what I get, like this house here that you see, this red and blue one, that'll cost you about 175 American US dollars.
How much?
75,000.
175 to build.
Built to suit.
Yeah.
You said? Did you say 100?
175,000.
Right, 175,000.
You can build a home for under $200,000.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like no questions asked. On a compound with a boys' quarters, with a garage, with all.
Yeah, and the boys' quarters. That's a place where, like, if you have a maid that is on staff, they live on the property, 6 days a week. On Sundays, they might go home to their family or something like that. But
you offer them a place.
Right, yeah, you offer them a place to stay.
To pay.
Yeah.
Sound like
right, yeah, yeah. And a lot of people do that here, and the average is about $100 US a month to pay for somebody like that. And they cook, clean, wash your clothes, do everything, look after the little kids.
She's in the back starting the business right now.
But she's like, how do she gonna cook, clean, and wash my clothes and everything? Yes. So for about $100, it's totally different mindset from what you think. Being over there, you come over here and you sit, you're like, man, I can't wait to get back there. That's where I need to be.
Right.
Wow. So okay. We're telling everybody, come. Just come to visit.
Come to visit.
And I want to plug the year return, the Beyond the Return celebrations. They're going to happen for the next 10 years.
Really?
And it's a movement to get Black people to come back, to make you aware that you're welcome and
explore the possibilities of what can be beyond the United States.
Recognize your options, something that a lot of people don't know they have. Recognize your options.
Absolutely.
That's true. You're right about recognizing options, and I'm about to get on that because I didn't know I really had any. But now to listen to you guys, I just hadn't been exposed or hadn't heard anything about it. But this is great to know. Like for you, Tony, to move over there, did you have to have like a work visa or anything, or because she was gone and you were able to get there?
No, you just get your regular visa. It's real easy.
Yeah.
Ghana makes it easy for you to get here. They
want you.
Like, hey, you want to Ghana? Give me $100. Here's your visa. And it's good for 5 years. Yeah, you can do a 3 or 5 year visa. And come and go as you want off that visa. They make it real easy. Very welcoming.
Yeah.
And Muffet, how big is a plot for $3,000? how big is a plot?
Shopping.
Yeah.
A plot is a very nice segment of land. 4 plots make up an acre.
Yeah.
So Tony, are you kind of doing construction over there too?
No.
I didn't know. You might get over there.
And I'm kind of shifting gears right now into looking at some investment opportunities with some people here. So, switching gears a little bit.
That's good. Okay. We're an hour and 4 in. So.
Okay, we're hour 4 in. All right, guys, we gotta let you guys go, man. It always seems like out of the hour it really gets really good.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But man, Tony, Io, thank you so much once again for being on with us. I think you opened up a lot of people's eyes this evening, and I'm telling you, we're going to be visiting, so we're going to call you when we get over to come visit.
First club is on me, man. First club is on me.
So everybody, give the expats, Expat Life Ghana, give them a hand, Tony and Io. Thank you so much, guys. You guys can go to bed now. What is like 2 o'clock in the morning,
guys. We appreciate it.
All right,
guys.
I've already subscribed to you guys' page, so you got to know.
All right, hey, we appreciate that. We just hit 10,000 subscribers, so we're going to be going live later today and celebrate that. That was a big deal for us. It happened so quick. Wow. And for everybody on your channel, hey, check us out. We appreciate the love.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Be blessed, guys.
All right, see you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Wow, guys, that was an excellent show.
Yes, awesome.
You thought
we moving to Ghana.
you thought
Yes, we get all the overflow. And Anthony, we bring James too. You gotta leave that hat, but we get all over there.
Hey,
We can
guys,
build up a compound.
dude.
I'm serious. I think we could do it if all of us just pool our money together.
Right.
And we'll just be living next door to each other. So
That's good.
Right.
Take a village.
They take a village, Doc. Hey, for real, man.
But if James keep that hat on, we're gonna chop his head
Right.
and leave him here.
I'm gonna burn that hat.
Yeah, seriously, that was so much information.
It
Right,
was.
bro.
It was awesome.
I'm on the show, but I need to go back and listen to it again. And
Hey,
because
go to their channel. Go to their
go
channel.
to that
Their
channel,
YouTube
guys.
channel, because a lot of the questions that we were asking
Are already there.
yeah, but I mean, for the sake of people who have not been on their channel, I know we gave them exposure tonight.
Yeah.
But for tonight, people got a wealth of information, man.
wealth of information
Dude,
tonight.
and I knew that and that's what we're about with the Four Black Guys, man. We're about getting that information to people and thinking in a totally different way. You know what I mean? Because I mean, let's be honest. Can we be honest here, guys? I know we an hour in. Man, this country is showing us day by day by day. They don't want us.
They don't want us here.
Yeah. I agree
You
with
know what I'm
that.
saying? Day by day. I mean, come on,
And
man.
if we all leave, they have absolutely no skill set, so they will fall flat. They have no skill set.
You
They
know?
don't have to do nothing.
So I mean, we
We
talked
take
about
all that stuff with us. The lights, the washing machines, all that go with us.
right. We talked about BLAXIT a few years ago about the great exodus, man. But for real, I mean, to me, and I posed the question: is Africa a real option? And for me and my family, I would have to say yes, because if I told Miss Phyllis and Mario, my mom, if I say we going to gut, she be already gone.
You can get Ghana out. We going to okay.
Going to gut. Okay, let's go. You know what I
Hey, but
mean?
did y'all see the irony of the show today? That we are still, in some sense, in bondage, because a lot of the stuff that he was saying, we couldn't even comprehend.
We could not fathom it exactly.
Couldn't fathom. He said he didn't feel black.
He didn't feel that. I was thinking, I was like, I hope I don't feel stupid on here because I don't even know how that feels.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what you know?
We know we are faced with our blackness every day we wake up.
Every day.
We have to wear it. It's like we put on a shirt. It's like, okay, let me put on my shirt. Okay, let me put on my blackness. Let me not offend the white people. Let me not say nothing too harsh. Let me not say nothing too wild. Let me not frown too much. Dude, it's dreadful. It's draining walking out the door as a black man in a country or woman that we built, man.
Right.
But can you imagine going over there, not even having that mindset, being able to just relax, not be on edge all the time because of your blackness?
No,
I was in the tripping, man. I wish you would have gave them another hour. I know they need to go to sleep, but I'm like,
I know.
Hey,
look,
I wish y'all could see Erica over here dancing, doing her African dances and stuff.
I don't want to see that.
She hyped, Doc. She hyped. She ready to go.
But for real though, I think what we're gonna do, man, is I'm gonna talk to Tony and Io, man, and see if we can have them back on. I'm sure they wouldn't mind having another sleepless Sunday evening.
it's very informative, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind because they're informative people.
Right.
Yeah.
And if the viewers have some questions they would like us to ask, they could drop a DM, put them on the page, and we would love to share.
Absolutely.
The questions, because I am totally intrigued.
Okay, so here's the thing that blew me away. I was watching Io with her son today, doing the budget. They got a budget one on the YouTube, and she's got. If y'all need to know exactly how much you really kind of gonna need a realistic kind of number, look at that video. I mean, she broke it all the way down to school books, what they gonna wear, their snacks. electricity, house. I mean, she broke it all the way down. And this is what she says in the video, that this is their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And how they live their life. You know, because you can cut back and do cutbacks all you want to. But this is, I look at them and I say, hey, these people were, good middle class Americans, maybe, you know what I mean? And they have a way of living that they kind of want to stay close to, even though they're in Ghana. And what she came up with this number, and I hope I get it right. It was around 30+ K a year
to live good.
To live good. She said very, very good. She put the very, very on it. You know what I mean? So can you imagine? You can't live on 30 with
single living on $30,000
in America.
Almost
that's poverty here.
Right.
That's poverty here.
That's poverty here.
And she said you can live very, very good on 30+ K a year.
US
dollars. That's not the
Ghana
CDs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I was convinced, man, I could trade online.
Everywhere.
So I'm good. I'm good.
Make money. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Muffet, thanks, man. I don't know if you're still on, but yeah, the infrastructure. We know that the roads. This is one we didn't talk about. Was the road? The infrastructures are still kind of bad, but we live in Birmingham, Alabama. So.
Yeah, so man,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I-20 has been worked on forever and ever.
It's in constant construction. So.
We didn't get a chance to really ask about the weather there, so that's another thing. Is it as hot as it is portrayed on television? We didn't get to ask about that, but
just from some people that I know that have been there, yeah, it's pretty flipping hot. Pretty bad. I know a few people that's
so yeah. Tony said it. So,
but you know what? I would trade that.
Right, I get some good air conditioning. That's it. We
right,
air conditioning.
But for the culture, for what you're going to experience, the peace, the sense of becoming, of being.
Yeah,
man, I was convinced tonight, man. I'm serious. I hope I didn't look stupid on camera, but I was like this.
You were like that.
Hey man, I'm taking notes, everything. And I'm like, okay, bring it on. Tell me.
Yeah.
Muffin said it's 80 right now.
Huh?
I think Muffin said it's 80 degrees right now.
Okay.
But is that 80 degrees with humidity, or and like Mrs. Myers just said?
Well, I look at it like this. That's it. Isn't that near the equator? That would be south?
Yeah.
That's near the equator. So anytime you get close to the equator, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's humid. That's just
what
it is.
I got Masada put out here. She said, I'm sorry, bro. It says, I've signed up for the God Box tour to Ghana with Ron Dalton for July 21st. I might need to get you to come on and talk about what that is.
Right.
What is that?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, Masada. Man, we're running late, but it's okay. Yeah. I think all of us are blown away tonight, for real.
Yes.
Right. Oh, that was this has been a very eye-opening show. What really got me is, guy, when it was said that America tends to think America is the only option for Black people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That resonated with me.
Yeah.
Oh, we got options. Okay, they just want us to think we don't have nowhere else to go.
I talked to a guy last week that was from Jamaica, and he's kind of said the same thing about Americans not thinking that there's other life outside of our borders, or understanding that there's other life and that there are options and all that kind of stuff. And he married an American woman, and so she is just now getting to the point where she's like, I think we should leave this country. And he was like, I already packed the bags. Where you want to go? It was like,
here's the thing too. Here's the thing. Our options are good. We're not going to what we consider huts because of what the media has portrayed.
Correct.
That America is the end of
75,000 for that. Shoot, give me 2 of them. I'm like, for real, man.
The help can stand we'll make them a whole big one. You don't have to have a little piece.
Right. So let me and forgive my
telling y'all,
Americanness.
let's pull
your
our
name.
money together.
So Apia, man, we have watched this. Also, guys, yeah, you need to watch Wode Maya. He has really good videos too. He goes all over the country, all over the country of Africa, and visit different nations, states, countries in Africa. That is a good guy to watch. I've been watching him too, man. He kind of shows some really good stuff. Matter of fact, he went to a place in Ghana that makes luxury estates, and we'll maybe get to talk to
waterfronts.
You know, Ayo and Tony about this brother. I think he came from America, and he went over there and made some really expensive $30 million estate that he made for expat to come over there. So, but check out Wode Maya, the Village Boy. I think that's what he calls himself. But that's also a good place to go catch out some good videos.
And I might murder his last name, but Frank
Don't do it. Don't even try.
Frank says Africa is home for all Black peoples, whether you like it or not. Africa is our root. Absolutely. We know that. But when I made that statement, Frank, I've only ever been here in America. I have not. I've been to Hawaii, but
huh? I was about to joke on you. Go ahead, brother. I love you.
Whatever. I'm born, raised, and whatever right here in America. So this is all I know. Yes, I know Africa is our home, but I have no point of reference for anything there. So that's strange territory for a person that's never been outside of the country.
Well, this whole conversation, Mario, was strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so damn glad I'm on the show tonight. I'm like, okay, for real. And just little sayings that he was saying about being Black. And I'm telling you, man, the media has portrayed Africa as this place that's very
country.
Huh?
As what Trump calls an S-hole country. They have portrayed it as an S-hole country, and it's not.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are some things, some bad sides to it too. But but overall, just hearing that, I didn't even know that. So I just feel kind of silly because I haven't even studied my home. Check this out, my home.
Exactly.
I'm from. So it was very enlightening for me. Great job, Steve on Nelson, dude.
No problem. Stephanie, is her name Vanessa Canby or Canby? Oh, I know. I've seen her too. She's from the UK. She's an expat from the UK. Kanbi.
Canby.
Yeah. Kanbi. She's an expat from I'll tell you, I've been watching this stuff.
He has. I had no idea.
I've been watching the Black Experience, Black in Japan. I've been watching that one a lot, but I didn't know that this one existed until you brought them on the show. So
but Steve, can I say this? And I know we're over time.
Oh yes,
I wonder what this would do all of us on our perspective as it relates to religion.
Say that one more time.
We learn there that we have been brainwashed here.
As far as religion goes?
Huh?
You said as far as religion goes?
As far as religion goes.
I mean, it'd probably be a very different perspective of some things that we were taught here. But I've been studying different Christianity in Africa for a while. So it's kind of where I've gotten my worldview from anyway. So
are they parallel though?
Huh?
Are they parallel?
Are they who?
Are they parallel? Religion here versus religion, Christianity here.
In some areas, yes. In a lot, no.
You got to realize that that a lot of Africa is colonized by Christian,
right.
country. So yeah, they have Christianity. So they might not have
it's a different kind of faith there, man. They have real faith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I mean, when they believe something, like they believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like we walk around talking about what we believe and we got faith and all that kind of stuff. But then as soon as something adverse happened, all that go out the window.
Right.
See, over there, a lot of them, that's what they hold on to. Like, they believe it, they've studied it, they've been taught it, and they hold on to it.
Can I say this? Can I say this right quick? I just want to thank everybody to please like and share. You're watching on YouTube. Like, share, hit the subscribe bell, man. We've had numbers tonight like we've never had before.
Right.
And
so
I think
clearly this is a good subject.
Clearly, this is a good subject for us.
The YouTube channel over there blowing up. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
The YouTube channel skyrocketing right now.
So, guys, if you would click like, share, and subscribe, if you hit that notification bell, please do so. We're gonna probably take a couple more questions, any more observations, guys, and then we're gonna wrap it up for the night. This was an awesome show. I don't care what y'all say, man.
I agree 100%, man. It's like I want some more of it.
Right. It seemed like it got good right at an hour, man.
Yeah, man, it did.
Right. But I want to respect their time. That, like I said, it's 2:00 in the morning.
2:00 over there.
So
Tony didn't have a problem. Tony was still talking. Tony was fine. Even though you gotta get up at 6:00 in the morning.
Y'all better get y'all budgets together and come on.
Right.
Hey man, I say we raise about $250,000 between the four of us, and let's go jump on the plane.
What we got?
Anybody want to know? I'm doing relaxers. Get my money up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, man.
I got micro locks on deck. Come on, you want to get your money up? I can do your locks. Come on.
You're trying to make this money to go.
Right.
Seriously though, guys, honestly, man, I think it's something that needs to be on the forefront of our mind, man.
Yeah, bro.
Forefront.
It's been on
my mind, bro.
Not me, guys. You just exposed me to something.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. I haven't been exposed to this because I didn't think we had an option. Just like there are probably thousands of people that's going to watch the show that didn't realize that they even had options. You just opened the book for us. See, to even expose this, man. So there's an aha moment for a bunch of people watching tonight.
Right. Jay Lovett, thanks, man. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. We appreciate you so much. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you very much. Let's see what else we got. Great content.
So all of these,
they're coming from YouTube.
From YouTube.
That's what I'm telling you. The YouTube, they shared the YouTube channel, so we getting. That's why I said the YouTube channel blowing up.
Oh, look at God!
Look what we talking about, though.
Right? We talking about dipping, dude.
We talking about freedom,
peace.
It's a story that matters
right now.
Right now. I mean,
so now look at this. Look at this. And before we go, if this clown get 4 more years, we can truly say, I'm a dip.
Look at this idiot, man. This idiot, man.
James here with his hat.
Hey, this is your fault, Tony. This is your fault.
Man. You know what? I gave him the hat. I didn't think he told me he was gonna wear it on the show. I just thought he was joking.
No, he was gonna wear that.
Oh,
you gave him the hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long story.
Right.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Last question, Muffet. So I heard that the service industry is best. What's a really good business to start? I think Ayo said in one point that maybe starting a service industry that services, it might have been somebody else I was watching, servicing the expats. So like you said, having a grits restaurant would probably be good. But Muffet, what do you think would be a great business to start in Ghana? And then we got to go, guys, because it's getting to be late here. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I got to go sit my kids up. They supposed to be in the bed.
Hey, can we cut grass? I mean, come on, I can alarm. I don't know if I want to be out there.
I don't know if you'll be on that heat cutting that grass.
Heat, baby.
Man, to get away from around here, I'm cutting grass in the heat. I don't care what y'all say.
I'm a little too far removed from my ancestors. I pay somebody.
All right, we try to see if Muffet can answer the question. If not, that'll be
no. But seriously, seriously, I think we can do it. I think we can do it, man.
You got Tony wheel spinning now, Steve.
I'm serious,
bro. Hey,
I'm serious.
No, for real though. I'm serious though. I was thinking about, man, at least 500K. Me and my wife, we dip. We get that 500K, we out. But if y'all want to split a compound, letting me know.
Look, man, I done thought about the VPN I'm gonna need to trade online. I done thought about how I can invest over there. I've thought about all that already, man. And so I can sit in front of my computer and we can make money. We need to go learn how to trade so we can buy our 5 acres together, build a compound.
There go your answer.
New subscriber watching from London.
Hey, back
Start with the visit. Join the movement. Hello, back to black.
I'm saying, man.
Come on, sir. I appreciate all y'all, man, subscribing to the other 4 black guys show now.
Yeah, I gotta change it on YouTube still, man. I just realized that.
It's 3 black guys over there?
It's still 3 black guys on YouTube. I gotta change it.
Oh, okay.
Well, hell, it was 3 black guys today because I was listening.
All right, so Muffet said, I'm looking at agriculture. You can start a gateway and hospitality business for incoming expats. Okay, word up, man.
Just kind of get them acclimated.
Yeah.
Help get them over, get them acclimated, find them somewhere to live, blah blah blah.
So you got Oak Mill, said service industry is very good in Ghana. Go to Cape Coast.
What's that like?
Cape Coast.
I start a restaurant cooking soul food. American.
Put that comment down there, guys.
Which
There's
one?
a restriction on foreigners starting businesses, though.
There are restrictions on foreigners starting businesses, though. The government requires 5K to a meal.
But remember now,
is that
a dollar is probably worth $5. So guys, check this out.
6.
All we need to do is make sure we have about 500,000 between the families.
Right.
We still good, man. Come on, y'all. Let's do this, man. Stop playing.
So Muffet said they make exceptions for manufacturing and exports.
It's great to see what black.
Hey, man, I ain't going to sleep tonight. I can tell y'all that right now.
I can see your wheels taking a turn for the next.
I'm serious. I'm serious, man. I'm up.
Good. Do a little research, Tony, and then we will get together and touch base again. We can set up us a Zoom meeting for Tuesday to come up with our plan.
I'm serious. Okay.
Tony and Tanya done hooked up now.
Yo, for real. Yo, can't we do a visit?
And we could all go and visit and see and experience it. And then we can still be working on our plan, but let's get us a visit and go, especially if they go spray us down with the nice thermal heat scanners at the airport. We ain't got to worry about COVID like we do over here, which I have heard on several podcasts that we are so just careless with COVID, unlike any other countries. Because even Mexico, when you go over there to visit, they are not letting you touch anything. They are spraying you with these disinfectant sprays. Cabo, all the kind of people, when you go to their resorts, they are on top of their COVID stuff. And unlike here, I mean, you go to the Holiday Inn, you just don't even know.
No.
Right.
So yeah.
So here's a question: how far is Cape Coast from Tema or Accra?
Yeah, we need to see what this
Muffet said he meant USD. So
look, your mom said,
"See, look,
let's go."
What I told you.
I know Miss Phil just had to get her first.
My mama said, "We out."
You told her I call her TC. You ain't told her
TC. You called her TC.
I called her TC. We out. I'm gone.
Hey, we may need to do this, guys. If we're going to take a visit, we may need to open it up to some people who want to travel with us, and let's just get a
we could do a tour.
Do a tour. I'm serious, man.
Boy.
So, okay, what is this? The producer of Hebrews 2 Negro movie. Check that out.
300 dives from American with 600 each.
Yes, that whole Asian thing that he talked about, them trying, they take up, aren't they taking over Canada? And
they took over Canada, Hawaii. Yeah,
Hawaii. Hawaii. Now they're trying to get Africa. Not today.
Yeah.
I'm watching all of this, guys. I'm serious.
1.5 hours.
Y'all go to bed. I'm up now.
Now right, we up too, apparently. Yo, we still on the show. This is what we do after the show, guys.
Right.
This is after the show now. We doing it live.
Right. We'll stay up for another 30 minutes to an hour talking.
Just talking. Y'all catching all after hour show.
Right.
All after the show stuff. This is what we do after the show, man.
All right. Hey, so for those was an hour and a half. We had to leave early though. Okay,
but how much does a ticket cost? Can somebody tell me that? Round trip ticket?
I looked at, because just to let y'all know, I was already planning a trip next year to Ghana.
You gonna go without us?
Well, see, that was before we was talking, you know what I'm saying? I was, but
such a Trump supporter, man. Such a Trump supporter.
Like, you wasn't going to invite us or nothing? You wasn't even going to say y'all want to go?
I ain't know if y'all wanted to go or not. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't going by itself.
That's true.
But I had found a couple. The tickets ain't that bad. They were like, for a ticket and a hotel I had looked at, man, was like $1,500, and that was me staying. That was me staying in Ghana for 5 days.
You lying?
So.
Really? Well, you already heard we can't go for no 5 days. That's just not long.
Yeah, we gotta go. She said at least what?
She said 6 weeks. But
hey, well, see, I wasn't going. I was going just because I wanted to go there. I was just going to take a visit real quick.
I got a 9 to 5, so
right.
I can't do that.
You can't.
Okay, we need you to fix your speech.
I can't do that, man.
Together. That's why we need to have this other meeting with Tony so you can fix your speech.
Okay.
Get on board. Right? So we can go because we should still be able to go. We got options.
I ain't saying I can't go.
For 3 weeks.
3 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, we can go.
Let's try. Let's shoot at least.
Leave me over there for 6 weeks. I'm staying over there for 6 weeks.
That's fine. Hey, we can go and Mario can just come back. That's all. But let's go.
I'm scared if I get over there.
You ain't coming back.
I ain't coming back.
You got your congregation. You got to come. Oh, that's right. But no, you starting the online thing now.
The online church, right?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, it don't seem like all this is working out for me.
Tony. So let's go over there and let's start a ministry.
I knew that.
I can be the musician, and Mario can be the musician. You know what I'm saying? And then James can do the audio video.
Hey man, there you go.
Already,
there you go, right there.
Boom.
Already.
There you go.
What did Muffet say?
Ticket prices range from $850 to $3,000.
Okay, I got to stock up on Benadryl for the children.
Right. Yeah. See, the trip is long now. I did see that.
But that's like a drive up to DC from here.
Yeah, but we're talking about on the airplane. So my issue is, first of all, I got big problem with heights. So
don't look out
the window.
Get an eye.
I ain't stupid. I know the thing in the air.
That is very debatable. You keep putting that hat on. That is so debatable.
Oh my God.
So what you mean? Don't look out the window?
Don't. Mind over matter, dude. Come on now. Mind over matter.
Oh, I heard the case. Probably when I get on it, but I'm gonna do it.
So Oak Mill said go for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, let's make it happen then. Let's stop playing and make it happen.
I'm serious, man. I am so serious right now.
I don't even have 2 weeks worth of vacation.
Just why you really need
next
to go.
week. Next year, man. We're going next year.
Yeah.
I still ain't gonna have 2 weeks worth of vacation.
Well, we'll send you a postcard.
Well, quit.
Yo, this is all after show talk. This is after show. Y'all watching what's happening after the show. This is how goofy we get, y'all.
Right.
Right. We are still alive, gentlemen.
Oh my bad. I forgot.
Who is it? Stephanie, my husband and I are tentatively planning to visit Accra next year and plan to stay 3 to 4 weeks, God willing.
I'll be there. What month are you guys planning to leave?
What month you guys going, Steph?
I'll be there
When you really when
So
you
Mario, what you do, man? Just put in your time now.
Frank, I ain't planning on coming back.
Hey man.
Oh, now, all right. So to kill, what's her name? Ayo she put out a video. She had a problem with Delta getting over there, and but I think Delta went ahead and tried to shore that up with her. I tell you, I'll be watching their channel, dude. I watch the expats.
Well, I'm about to start digging in. No Trump hats.
Pull your mic up, Mario. Pull your mic up.
Oh, I'm in chill mode now. No
right,
Trump hats.
All right, let's get it together.
Go
ahead, Tony, do your research.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'll do it. I promise. We'll get this
3 days.
Stephanie says she's going in September, maybe.
Maybe
I
September.
think that's a good time to raise that.
Is that out of season, or it doesn't really matter if it's 6? It doesn't really matter if it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah,
They don't have a formal winter like we have, though, do they?
That's a good question.
I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
I don't think we need to wait a year to go visit.
So what you say, John?
I don't think we need to wait a year to go visit. I mean,
I'm just being considerate of people's time and money.
Right.
But I ain't being considerate none of that. You don't need to take a year, whatever. Y'all need to get.
Man, don't put that Trump hat back on your head, because now you're sounding like
you sound just like a Trump supporter.
I'm saying, don't put that Trump hat back on your head.
We just got to make it happen. We ain't got time.
Hey, I'll drive to Birmingham and take that damn hat off your head.
Man, let me tell you something. This hat, I'm telling you, I'm finna get a shelf and put right back yonder, right back there.
Mm-hmm.
And the hat going on the shelf is going to be in the show, every show we do. So get ready.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know it was going to bring the monster out like that, though.
You should, I'm telling you, he just like doing stuff to get on people's nerves. He likes being an agitator, dude. Yeah. Stephanie, I did see that story that Ayo put out about Delta.
I'm gonna start following. I'm following.
Season, that's what we need to consider, guys, because I don't want to be there in this raining every day, all day.
Oh, she said it's a rainy season and a dry season. Got you.
Okay.
You right?
Yeah, we need to go during dry season. Yeah,
we gotta go through in dry season.
Okay.
Look at that. They even watched that one. Tony, I'm sorry, man. Putting my phone up.
Excuse me.
All right, yo, we out, man. Guys, this has been a wonderful show. Thank y'all for watching. YouTubers, man. I don't know what our next show is gonna be next week, but what is that?
What?
We had another a sighting.
Why do I keep missing them?
What y'all talking about?
Missing them.
We had a sighting.
What is y'all talking about?
That's the second one.
That?
That's the second one.
That's tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I
missed it. Man, I have missed all 3. I missed. So we keep seeing. So basically, what y'all saying is it's a
apparition.
No pun intended, but it's a Bigfoot. Look.
Hold on, my camera messed up. Hold on, my camera messing up.
Muffet, thank you so much. I don't know if you're male or female, but thank you so much. Stephanie, thank you guys. Y'all be blessed. Make sure you hit like and share. We're gonna having a good time tonight. That's all it is. And we gotta go to work in the morning. We just want to thank Ayo and Tony once again, man. I'm gonna contact them tomorrow if I can. And it's always dry season.
It's already tomorrow there.
Right.
I'm talking about how the bug set up over there.
Had a bug set up.
They big, Kim. They got big bugs.
I heard that. I didn't know if that was true or not.
I don't know how true that is either, but maybe they like off. We just have to take an extra off.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week, man. Tony, I am trying to get this other guy on. He was preaching today about the Black experience in America.
Steve, you're doing that preacher thing. I'm about to close, and then you preach in another 45 minutes.
I'm not preaching, but I
What
think
you say, Steve?
I
ain't listening to that James said. Not as long as he got that Trump hat on.
But I think I might talk to him about getting him on because we kind of went the same lines of what you did the other week. But we'll see about getting him on. Guys, thank you once again for showing up. We appreciate you so much. Put your fours up.
Oh.
And we will see y'all next week, same time.
Y'all off the chain.
Right. We'll see y'all next week, 8:30 p.m. Central, the 4 Black Guys. We'll see y'all later.